Today we're gonna do some stretches, and then I'm gonna do a little workout core, probably a bit of cardio, and we're just gonna flow with the vlog, see where things lead us, and yeah. Hope y'all enjoying yourself today. Hope you pouring into yourself today. Here with yourself, present and with God, communing with God, even when things get tough. I know I've been kind of just a bit low in energy frequency, and so I'm just committing myself to showing up and really being here. So yeah, let's get into it. to start doing some core movements. That was a bit of the routine. Still trying to catch my breath. I had like no routine or like no structure for this workout. I just went based off of like what I went with the flow. And yeah. You a living embodiment of this source, this energy that is all around you. You can immerse yourself in this experience. When I'm just outside and the frogs, that's why I like being out here, because it's like you get a raw impression, a raw expression, a raw, it's like confirmation of life, a happening, confirmation of life just flowing in its natural essence, you know. No judgment being taken place. You can just exist and be free, you know. But truly, it's the natural sound. The natural sound is just like, that's true music to the ear. It's like healing. and the vibrancy, man. The truth is in nature. The truth is that nothing has meaning. Everything else is just experience. Everything else is just expression. Everything else is just sound, noise. Everything else is just something else created. But the truth is right here. The truth is true silence. It's true just listening and observing and feeling. The truth is energy. The truth is art. You have your own truth, your own canvas to paint on, and you have life to discover. You have, you know, more experience to embark on. The truth is here, though. The truth is in the now, it's in the present, it's within, you know? And when you reconnect with your roots, when you reconnect with your tribe, with home, when you are grounded in your most truest, your purest form, when you take on this purity and your intentions are pure, your a level of awareness, your state of consciousness is certain in its fullness of embodiment, that's when you know you're experiencing something profound. When the flow is occurring and there's no second thought, but just the knowing that the experience will flow as it is. There's no lack happening, occurring. There's no insecurity, but only safety. But only knowing. Only grace. You unlock doorways, you unlock pathways, you unlock loopholes to other realms, to parallel realities. You begin to have this remembrance. You begin to feel all of the experience. And then you get this laughter, you know, like, oh my gosh. Like, wow, it's me. Because all that you're walking and discovering, rediscovering, remembering, you're like, wow, you have always been here. Like, you gain this full clarity, this state of clarity that you have just been experiencing and kind of creating these illusions, and you create these illusions and you kind of you kind of trap yourself in these dense realms where you only see things in this circle and this straight line. It's like formulate this linear perception of reality where you're constantly walking down this narrow road, this narrow pathway. It's very dense, it's very compressed, and you kind of get this OCD, this suffocation. You suffocate. You kind of dry out. You have no more fluid. And you're like a rat, just trying to find scraps, trying to find pieces, trying to find meanings to certain things, trying to create identity out of certain substance that, have you on this chase, have you on this leash, trying to reconcile with all of these entities, and you not knowing what it is, where you are, who am I, who are we, you know. You're creating this form of separation, this perception of separation. And it's like you try to find identity in all of that is outside of you, and you want a family, you want a place to feel grounded, a place to feel at home, some sacred grounds to mark your territory, to sign off on, to sign your identity away to this estate. And you're on this chase to feel sovereign, to feel this omnipresence, but you're chasing after this thing outside of yourself, disconnecting you from truth, disconnecting you from authenticity, disconnecting you from purity. That sacred territory is within. It's not outside of yourself, and you're not separate from that very energy, that radiance. You're not separate from that expression. These birds that's flying above me, I hope I got it. But yeah, it's all you. The truth is you. The truth is your testimony. The truth is within the experience. And when you're not forcing the experience, you allow the flow of the experience to occur without needing confirmation, because the confirmation comes from the experience as you feel the energy, the radiance within the experience, as you feel the warmth, as you feel the atmosphere, the palpability about, these expressions, the laughter, the sadness, the release from tears, the bliss within it all, the texture, the grass, the water. Sometimes you really do need a ocean. Sometimes you really do need some clean water to swim through and allow your hair follicles to receive some moisture. You really do need to go out the country and plant seeds elsewhere to get a new atmosphere, to get some new presence, Sometimes you need some isolation to see who you are, to listen to thyself, to disconnect from all of the voices, detaching from meanings given to external things. This experience doesn't have any meaning or any set agenda. You give meaning to the experience. You create identity out of these physical experiences. But it's all one big body, one huge mystery, unraveling, unfolding, experiencing, dissecting, analyzing, perceiving. But when you can just experience and be without attaching any meaning to it. Oh my gosh, do you not know how the journey would just be one huge mystery, and you're just rediscovering yourself, because it's all a mirror. It's all mere reflections of one distinct thing that created itself simultaneously. And so, remembering, rediscovering, and it's fascinating, truly. Yeah. But the truth is right here. The truth is your reflection. I love you all.